A very pleasant morning, children. Once again I am back with the new video. In our today's class we are going to study about the history chapter, that is your chapter 15, struggle for Indian freedom. It is from the year 1919 to 1947. This is also called as a period of modern India. Children, in our previous chapter, that is Rise of Nationalism, we have studied about different leaders, reason for the rise of nationalism and different movements started by different leaders. The first movement which started during the rise of nationalism was partition of Bengal. Children, British, by applying the policy of divide and rule, they separated Hindus and Muslims with the means of partition of Bengal. Under partition of Bengal, the areas of Hindus and Muslims divided. It was done to create a tension among Hindus and Muslims. Children, further, after the partition of Bengal in 1905, this led to an rising of two more movements, that is Swadeshi movement and the boycott movement. Children, here the word Swadeshi literally means of one's own country. So it has been focused for making Indian industries popular and prosperous. The next was boycott movement. Boycott movement was introduced to boycott the British's goods because India did not wanted the country India to be the dumping market for the British goods. With all these, in the year 1914, there was also started the First World War, which started in the year, First World War started in the year 1914 and ended in the year 1918. Children, during the war, the Britishers made several promises to Indians so that they have to help them in the war. But as you all know that Britishers always made promises to break it. So that was the reason which led to be more active for the people for the national struggle or for the Indian freedom. The other reason was Russian Revolution. So it started in the year 1917. The Russian Revolution was started because the Russian government introduced a new policy called as anti-imperialist policy. This was not liked by the people because imperialism is something which is totally going to focus on colonialism and the colonial rule. But here people started opposing it, which led to the rise of Russian Revolution in the year 1917. With this, there was also one more important incident in the year 1915, that is arrival of our national hero, or he was also called as father of our nation. Any guesses, children? Yes, of course, you are all very right. We are talking about Gandhiji. So, children, in the year 1915, Gandhiji returned from South Africa. So after 20 years, he came back to India and with his arrival, the national movement became still stronger and the masses increased. That means the number of people in the freedom struggle increased, or you can say it's doubled with the impression of Gandhiji. So children, under the enlightened guidance of Gandhiji, the national struggle took a new moment, or you can say it was a new phase of history for Indian freedom struggle began with the arrival of Gandhiji. Now children, let us see some of the important or some of the very good qualities which were possessed by Mahatma Gandhi. Children, now let us see the role of Mahatma Gandhiji in freedom struggle. Mahatma Gandhi, he was one of the greatest hero of Indian history. He was born as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi on 2nd October. So 2nd October, nowadays it is also been celebrated as Swachh India or Swachh Bharat Divas. So on 2nd October, Swachh Bharat Divas will also be celebrated along with the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. So his full name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born on 2nd October in Porbandar. So it is a place which is located in the state of Gujarat. So children, Gandhiji, he went off to South Africa and he worked there as a barrister. So he worked there as a barrister because he has went to complete his law there, and after completing it he worked there as a barrister for almost 20 years. In course of time, an incident took in his life which made a place in his heart, and from that day itself he has promised or he has swear himself that he would completely erase the system of apartheid. Here, system or policy of apartheid. Here, the word apartheid means it is a policy based on racial discrimination. Here the word racial means where people will be separated or differentiated on the basis of color. So apartheid is a policy where people are discriminated on the basis of their color, or it is a policy of racial discrimination. Here on the basis of colors such as blacks, whites and mixed. So these were the three colors on basis of which people were segregated. People were segregated or people were discriminated. People were separated with each other. So if we come back to the incident which took place in Gandhiji's life was, once Gandhiji was travelling in a train and he was thrown out of the train in spite he had a ticket. He had the ticket with him. In spite having a ticket, he had been thrown out of the first class compartment because of his color. So with this incident, he decided that hereafter there should be no racial discrimination has to be followed anywhere. After this incident, he decided to come back to India because he know that the same Britishers who are insulting him here, they are all ruling his own country. See, so he was worried that his own fellow citizens will be harassed by those Britishers who are ruling his country. So he decided to come back to India and fight for his own fellow beings. Children, now let us see some of the important or very unique qualities. Important, or you can say unique qualities possessed by Gandhiji. Children, like other great leader of history, even Gandhiji took time to develop and grow his techniques to ensure that his actions made impact. The important qualities or the unique qualities which are possessed by Gandhiji was, he was extremely honest, truthful. We also know that he believed in non-violence. He always accepted peaceful methods. And he had believed in all religions. He listened to Christian teachings, and with same faith and devotion he read Hindu scriptures. This shows that he was a religious tolerant and he respected all religions equally. So with all these qualities, Gandhiji became a successful, and this is because you can say all these qualities has helped him throughout his life. That is the reason today he is standing as a legendary in front of us. So children, the next topic we are going to discuss about the different movements started by Gandhiji for our struggle for Indian freedom. So children, we have come to an end of our topic. Thank you for your cooperation and have a nice day.